Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Tuesday, the 6th of August. Te Pukenga's deficit is much smaller than forecast. The merged Polytech agency has released its 2023 annual report. It shows a $37.9 million operating deficit, a far cry from the predicted $93.4 million. Azaria Howe reports.
Taking land and building values into account, the year-end result is a $35.6 million surplus. Agency Chief Executive Gus Gilmore says the result is down to intensive cost savings. Cost-cutting plans continue, with the government holding firm on plans to disestablish the merger.
Good news for up to 30 cancer patients who will get early access to the drug Keytruda. Health NZ has said it would wait to offer patients the drug until Pharmac funding started in October. It's now agreed the small group could begin this month. Labour Health spokesperson Aisha Verrill says that's doing right by patients, but illustrates the government chaos over cancer medicines.
Officials at Health New Zealand should have been crystal clear that no delays were acceptable for this group of patients that the government has already let down once.
Speaker Jerry Brownlee is warning MPs against bad behaviour after dramas last week. ACT clashed over wearing forbidden party logos. Its children's minister complained of feeling bullied, and her leader later criticised the speaker. The trade minister had to apologise for an offensive remark which the speaker didn't initially hear. Brownlee told the House today presiding officers will be more vigilant and urged MPs to raise concerns.
Despite the views of some, the Speaker is not and cannot be omnipresent, nor can all the cross-House comment always be clearly heard from the Speaker's chair.
The Finance Minister is taking advice on whether the government should intervene to save hundreds of jobs at two North Island mills. Winstone's Ohakune pulp and timber mills could close, struggling with power prices rising 600% in recent years. Nicola Willis says New Zealand needs affordable electricity and it's appropriate to consider action.
I would hazard a guess that the reckless decision of the previous government to ban gas exploration in New Zealand has contributed to this situation.
Auckland police say the day officers fatally shot a rampaging gunman last year was extremely frightening for staff. The Independent Police Conduct Authority says officers were justified in shooting David Loli Leka Fononga outside Henderson Police Station. Jordan Dunn has more.
26-year-old Fononga robbed a cash and transit van, then drove around Henderson taking shots at police before parking at the station. Inspector Stefan Sager says officers acted quickly and professionally in extraordinary circumstances. He says many had a gun either pointed or shot at them on the day.
Iconic Auckland store Smith & Co's will continue trading on Queen Street. It's announced it will cut staff, reduce its CBD footprint, close in Newmarket and focus more on online sales from next year. Speaking to Newstalk ZB in May, Chair Tony Coe says after trading through blackouts and COVID, recent conditions have been a perfect storm. To sport, and coach Andrew Webster's revealed the Warriors players have been blown away at Sean Johnson's retirement announcement. Will retire from rugby league at the end of the NRL season. Meanwhile, the NRL have announced coaching legend Wayne Bennett will be inducted into their Hall of Fame. Excitement from Dame Nolene Taurua about two young defenders included for a Silver Ferns trial camp later this month. Catherine Hall and Karis Stithe have earned spots in the 28-strong group named ahead of upcoming series against England and Australia. I'm Raylene Ramsey. That is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.